Alright, we're back with this again. Been a real long while since I even recorded any of this. Now, you might notice the absence of my co-op partner, but that's because we did say we would do the guild quests by ourselves. Because most of them are usually just solo for the most part. There's really no point in having co-op commentary then, is there? So that's why we decided to split it up. I'm sure I explained this during the first video of the playthrough, but yeah, whatever. I might as well explain it again. Anyway, we're gonna do the Mages Guild in this video. Possibly the Fighters Guild too if I can't fit that in, I don't know. But anyway, to start the Mages Guild, you go in here. Because I did not explain it in the earlier videos, and it took me quite a while on my other playthroughs to notice this. But you see the special on these homespun shoes, for example. See that it's a sturdy there. That's an armor trait. You can research those, so you can add those to anything else you craft later on. But yeah, it takes a really long while to do that, unless you decide to put points into, like carpentry, for example, which has reduces research times by 5%. And you can research up to, let's see here, I think there would be 5 things at the same time. Same goes for the other armor crafting things, as you can see here. Also, I did do alchemy quite a lot earlier too, and you can actually do some interesting things with that too, but I'll go over that later.
I never knew that about niches. Have to try that next time I'm in the field. Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Mages Guild Hall. I realize that our presence here in the temple is unconventional, but I'm afraid that our former hall was raised just recently. One does what one must, yes? Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join. It's a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanis will be pleased. We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. We are neutral in the war between the 3 alliances. While many of us here in Davin's Watch hold true to the Dragon Banner, when we're on Guild business we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls. Vanis Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
Now, Vanis Galarian, if you read the book Galarian the Mystic, you pretty much know him from the other games too, but in this case he's actually alive in this time period. No idea if he's alive in the other games either though, but what would I know? I'm not really invested in elves anyway.
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members, and from time to time projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself. Excellent. Welcome to the Mages Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She's in the stacks on the floor below, and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Alright, there we go. When you join the Mages Guild or any guild, you will gain a new skill line, as they just said. Now, you may wonder how the hell you actually progress in that. Actually, I can't exactly remember that myself. Let's go to the guild section. Let's see here. Improve the skill line by increasing your rank in the Mages Guild. Collect special lore books to increase your rank. Oh, so that's like I thought it was. Yeah, you have to collect lore books to increase it. I think there's one here too. Yep, right there. Lore books are these things, or like Origins of the Mages Guild. Any book that has this blue glow around it increases your rank. As you can see right there, right up there. There's no other lore books in here as far as my knowledge goes. They're scattered around the whole game. So now you know that. But anyway, let's go downstairs now. Could do a small side quest too, why not? But actually we could do that in the... And another player almost killed herself. Go ahead and have that, I guess. Yeah, there's a side quest here. But that's not why we're making the videos, I will just ignore it.
Ah, yes, that's just in line. Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you. New members are the lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me. West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find. The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept. I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcanaeum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept. We have ears everywhere, Adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes. We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the hidden armigers notice something. The intelligence arm of the Ebonheart Pact. Rumor is that there used to be an alchemy group from within House Telvanni who jumped ship. Now they answer to King Yoren personally, and the Aid only knows what they get up to. I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
Alright, now we talked of the lost, we're supposed to go to... Let me just mark that first. There we go. Alright, what does this say? Notes on the drag. Sorry if these notes are a little disorganized, Professor. I didn't want to trim anything out that you might find useful. Two distinct species, land drag and water drag. Both were once common throughout Vardenfell Ebonheart and the surrounding waters. They've been driven out over the last few centuries and only exist now in isolated pockets. Some accounts assert that there are two varieties of land drag, while others maintain these are but the male and female versions of one kind of creature. Legends tell of civilized land drag colonies which supposedly raised herds of mud crabs as food stock. These colonies were also purported to have built stone-cairn houses and structures. No evidence of such advanced drag behavior exists today. Drag are omnivores and have been witnessed consuming mere flesh. Drag are capable of yeah, blah blah blah. How long does this go? We don't really need to read that too much. It's really just noting what they're about, really. Anyway, now we're gonna have another loading screen. A really brief one.
Being lowborn must be awful. I couldn't stand it.
But yeah, while we're at it, I guess I could go do the research thing real quick. Let's not waste our stamina too much. Oh, and there's a pony guar. Whoa. Well, let's not get axed. You can't get damaged by that, but yeah. Let's see here. Research. We can't research anything there. Can deconstruct this lightning staff, though. We got absolutely nothing from that. Fantastic. Ale. Ale. Frickin' dumber. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can research that too. Oh, wait. No, that's what I'm gonna research with my other character. Let's just research this. As you can see, it'll take this long to research it. So it won't be seen in this video, obviously. And also, this was not around in the first time me and my friend recorded. Now they added jerkins for armor, so you don't have to wear a robe all the time as a wizard or whatever. Which is good, because I think it's rather stupid that you're limited to or used to be limited to robes with light armor. But enough chit chat, let's just go do what we're supposed to be doing. Is there anything in here? No, I'm all over. I don't really need that. Unless I want to do provisioning, which I really don't with this character. I do with another characters. I do it in another characters. I can just send it now, couldn't I? Okay, let's just see on the map where we're supposed to be going. All the way over there, eh? Guess we might as well use the horse for something then. I won't be doing any other quests because most of the other ones around here are, well, co-op oriented. You can do them in single player, but I'm not gonna do them in single player. How much money do I have? Not enough to do much about it, really. Oh, that has an integrate, which you can research, I think. At least my memory sources don't go that far. Alright, it might take a while before we get there, so yeah. Don't really know what else to say, really. I know I could just cut this off, but yeah, I don't see the point, really. Oh, and there's a standing stone over there. Standing stones give you bonuses, but you can only have one at a time. I think they will change that for veteran rank, though. Veteran rank, it's pretty much after you reach level 50 that you get that, and you can't really get any skill points after that. Well, I guess you might as well do something with our spells. If I do get a skill point, I'm gonna spend it on getting, what's it called, Daedric Summoning, because now in the latest version, they're not that useless anymore. Let's not enter there yet, because it will take nearly a century to go there otherwise. The loading screen for it is quite long. And I can already see the Inner Sea Armature on my... Armature, not amateur, what the fuck? Just die. But yeah, recently they made it so you could command the summons now, so you can actually tell them to attack this enemy rather than have them attack anything that moves. Which is good, because I hated how they behaved before. That's why I barely even used them. Uh-oh. You're not gonna kill me. And apparently this thing has blast radius now, and I'm being slowed down. Also, I haven't explained it yet, because I didn't really have time to say it when me and Sethais were playing. Or Lord Sethais, as his channel suggests. But yeah, when you reach level 50, you can have two separate slot layouts and a weapon layout. And we'll explain that after we're out of this freaking loading screen, which I could have cut out, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. It didn't take too long, though. Let's see, Tattered Note, what does this say? I'm telling you, this rune has untold treasures. We could even break down the Atomon, or automatons, I think, and sell the parts. Yeah, that's kinda illegal, just saying. Haul whatever you can back to the hideout. We're not leaving a scrap behind. Send her in. Seems we have some outlaws to deal with here. Hi there. Have fun getting stuck. Or not, never mind. Actually, you did get stuck, never mind. Yeah, this is a public dungeon, which means anyone can enter it, but there's other dungeons you need to be in a group to enter, and do not enter them in single player because you will get ultimately fucked over. There, I said exactly what will happen. Uh-oh. Oh, well, they're level 5 enemies. It's not like they're gonna kill me or anything. Oh shit, well now they might. Let's just heal up a bit. There we go. Yeah, that was a close one. And it's only gonna get worse from here. Oh, and there's another player. And a lore book. During the reign of Ellinger, I took notice of the various patterns in the thoughts and behaviors of troubled populace. And honestly, humble. Actually, let's not read that here. I can read that whenever I want to. Go ahead and have some healing elements then. Oh, and she's a Templar apparently. Yeah, that is a Templar ability she just used. And I almost forgot to pick this gal's gold up. Still funny how so many complain about the one gold thing still. I mean, I won't lie, I used to complain about it myself, but not anymore. And we meet these guys again, which you've probably seen from other Elder Scrolls titles. Well, Morrowind and Skyrim respectively. Because those are the only games they even showed up in to begin with. No, I did not want to activate my ultimate. I would say all the actual ultimates for the sorcerer is really good. So I only really used this one in earlier stages of the game. Oh, we picked up half high bracers. Oh, they're medium. And we get a double kill. And here's another lore book. At least I believe they are. And we get another maple shield, which we're not gonna use. So I'm just gonna sell that later. We're actually deconstructing because it is part of the, what's it called? Woodworking thing. There's another one. There's a sky shard in here too, actually. It's off in the corner there, as you can see. And here's the dungeon boss. And it's dead. Oh, we got Shrike Boots, level 5. They're lower than us. Oh, we got a soul gem. And potions. Anything of any specialties in this? No. Bookshelf. No, it didn't give us anything. Now then. Summoning rituals of the Archmage, what?
Well done. I am Shalador, young one, and I think you'll do nicely. Return that book to Velost. Tell her fire will show her the words.
That was Shalador, a guy that's supposed to be dead. Okay, this is not suspicious at all. Oh no. Oh shit, I'm getting 2 of these guys after me now. Luckily enough, though, they're lower than my levels. I will still stand quite a chance, even though they get close to me, which you really don't want to happen as this class. Okay, let's go get this ancient scrolls of the Dwemer scroll, I guess. And here's the Sky Shard. Now we only have to find 2 more, I believe. Speaking of that, I found all 3 in Belfoin. Good. And believe it or not, this quest is actually far from over. It's quite lengthy for a beginning quest, which is quite a welcome change to the series. And we've already completed this dungeon. If the dungeon symbol is still black for the most part, that means you haven't uncovered it yet. And also, all dungeons, solo or group, I believe, do have a Sky Shard. Like I said, I believe. I'm not thinking that's the case. I will cut this off, though. Hold on. Alright, we're back here again. I decided to cut it off while I returned, even though it would really just give the video a few more minutes, because I was just teleporting back here, even though I had to pay 56 gold for that. But it doesn't really bother me. Anyway, time to talk to Velast again.
Were you successful? Do you have the tomes? Well done. You're already proving your worth to the guild. Sorry, did you say strange? What happened? Shalador? Labyrinthian's father, the Spell Mirror's forger. Are you speaking truly? And, this book's pages are blank. Why is it glowing? The spellwrights of the First Era used a special ink that would remain invisible until immersed in arcane fire. Perhaps that's what he meant. We have a brazier nearby burning with such a fire. Let's see what the flames reveal. Cast the book into the arcane fire. Fear not, the pages will not burn. Shalador was the most famous archmage of the First Era. His dedication to spellcraft and his commitment to research were unmatched by any before or since. Most mages revere him, though he does have his critics. Shalador felt that one should earn the right to be called mage. He created many trials to test the spellcasting mettle of men and mer. His loudest detractors were those who failed those tests.
Well, there we have some backstory on Shalador. Let's see what the book says then. Which we just put so it floats. And this is in some type of language I can't read.
What has the fire revealed? Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell. We can summon Archmage Shalador himself. We'll need some ritual orbs. They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his. It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin? To the center. First, we attune your spirit to Shalador's. Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
Do it! I was right in choosing you. I can sense. Yes, the aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task. What I hope to accomplish is difficult, perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins. A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace. I created that sanctuary centuries ago. It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos, and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak. They are being held in the place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal. Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare. He's known as the Daedric Prince of Madness, the Mad God. The Dunmer call him one of their 4 corners of the House of Troubles, and he's earned the title 1,000-fold. Don't take him too lightly. Madness comes in many forms. Sheogorath encompasses them all. He rules the Shivering Isles, but often takes an active interest in our world. That usually doesn't end well. I won't waste my time recounting his antics. Suffice it to say, he got the better of me. Bets were made, wagers were lost, and my sanctuary, Ibea, was pulled into his realm. My apprentices screaming all the while. To protect my legacy, while this guild was, after my time, I accomplished much in Tamriel. I founded schools of magic, oversaw the construction of the Great Maze, and bore my spell mirror into battle. I know it. I laid powerful enchantments on my final resting place. When my legacy is threatened, I'm drawn back from Aetherius. My presence here is proof enough. The Three Banners War is a threat to every mage in Tamriel.
And here we go. Time to meet up with Sheogorath. I didn't expect it to happen this early when I played the game for the first time. And as you can see in the parentheses there, it says solo. So there's your reason why I and my friend are doing these in single player. Yes, seriously, I didn't expect to see him this early in the game. I was expecting him to... I'm gonna be quiet now.
Oh, how quaint. A mortal.
Yep, that's Haskell. Don't know why he doesn't have his other voice actor. He had him Morrowind and Oblivion, but what can you do? Before we do anything here, let's see here. Medium armor. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, heavy sack. Lots of crafting stuff show up in these things, but there wasn't really anything of any interest for me there. Anyway, let's see what Haskell has to say then.
Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt. Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll have to attest of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage. Close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
Whew. Uh-oh, more scams. Screw you guys, I'll do this for you then. Let me guess. Yeah, seducer again. And we could not stun her there.
Well, I suppose.
Well, we survived. Back in the beta, I remember they're spawning, Oh. I just noticed that I accidentally stopped the recording like an idiot. And I probably didn't even mention what I was saying earlier. I probably cut off when I was explaining things. Anyway, I'll rehearse it then. Back in the beta, I remember they're spawning, what's their name? Dramoras here, rather than Dark Seducers and Golden Saints, which makes more sense. But yeah, that's really all I said. Because I was fucking around, because I forgot that another one of my keybinds is part of the actual game too. But I can rebind that later on, so it's okay. Anyway.
That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling. Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path. Just doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children. Right this way.
Oops. Guess I might as well use that.
And please, try not to make a mess of things.
I'll try to.
Happy adventuring. I'm so glad we've had this time together. One must usually go to a public execution for conversation of this caliber. Oh, just one of the many shrines to my lord. The common rabble know it as Cheesemonger's Hollow. Sheogorath is fond of it, but rarely graces it with his presence. I am Lord Sheogorath's Chamberlain. I handle his affairs and look after the Shivering Isles while his lordship is away. Are you lost? Do you know nothing of the place you've come to? The Shivering Isles are Lord Sheogorath's realm in oblivion. To tell you more would, as my lord puts it, spoil all the fun.
Yep, this shrine is in the Shivering Isles, pretty much. And that's really all you could say about it. Alright, let's continue on. And here we go. It's not really the Shivering Isles of Oblivion, but it still retains the same, well, feel, I would say. Because you have the volcanic part here, then you have the nice nature part here. There's quite a lot of enemies here too, so we gotta be on our guard. In fact, one of them is right here. Or should be here. But apparently not. Alright then, I won't complain. Will be more enemies showing up later though, I know that much. Yeah, like right there. Let's just wait up a bit till our magic regenerates up to full again. And that's lava. You don't want to step in that, obviously. Oh shit, 2 seducer dead eyes. I guess we could use our ultimate. Actually, let's save that for the boss that is in this area. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh shit. Well, that's lovely. What's up here? Nothing any particular value. Oh dear, this is gonna be lovely. 3 scamps at the same time. We've almost got one of them. One of them's dead. Now for the other one. Or other ones, rather. He's also dead. And my staff glitched out a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's glitching out big time now. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what's up here?
Someone to play with you!
And there he is, the one and only Sheogorath, and there's the boss we're gonna be fucking fighting.
Hope he doesn't like you, does he?
There we go. That was way quicker than I thought it would be. And someone got charred. What's here? Toe. The Kwama lost his shoes. In the ash and sand of stony falls, the little Kwama lost his way. He herps and derps to his mother calls. But the volcanoes do not sway. The forager passed him, burbling then, with sand and skrit upon his back. He tripped and lost his front right shoe and wished he'd brought some kind of snack. The worker wrapped him, chiding then, angry at the loss of time. He tripped and lost his back left shoe and skidded the legs past up to climb. The warrior snarled him, fighting them, bites and snaps at nasty shulk. He tripped and lost both other shoes, avoiding monsters, things that stalk. The queen found him and then cries and leaks all down his face. She cracked his chitin for those lost shoes and ate him squealing for his disgrace. Well, that's fucking lovely.
Well. What do we have here?
And here he is. This is gonna be enjoyable once again.
Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up! Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know. Shalidor? Oh, that pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge. Now where's the sport in that? I'll tell you what. I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have.
Wrapped with an enigma glaze. That's a spin on it, I guess.
A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult to say reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the new Midium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you gay?
Nothing as difficult as, say, resembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Midium. Great. Laughing to Shegorov's jokes and all that makes me cough to death. That's nice.
Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait, we should inform Shalidorable of our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again. I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall.
Ooh.
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remember. Ah, Shalidor. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure. Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese, eternally gnawed by Skeever! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Oh my god, they still work, those jokes. At least for me.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes. That's true. Though without my help, it will take Ballast considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news. I'll send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
Alright, and with that, we're pretty much done with the quest. We're also gonna report it and then it will end the video. And I guess I could skip this mess thing, but yeah, I don't really feel like it. There we go. But yeah, as you can already expect, we're gonna see Shegor for... yeah, we're gonna see him for quite a bit now.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books? Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalidor? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light. Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalidor returns to help. Zarxus' backside. Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished. In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalidor's lost island haven. Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes, Fascinating. Terrifying, isn't he? The will and attention of a child with the power of a Daedric prince. Well, look on the bright side. You're still upright on 2 legs. You're not inside out or bright purple or afflicted with new angry limbs. It could be worse.
That's true. But yeah, next video, if we do level up, I will be putting 1 point into Daedric summoning, because I do want to get this eventually. And that's not that bad either. But yeah, we will be getting that eventually, and the unstable familiar, which will eventually morph into the what's it called again? Clan Fair, which you can morph into, or you can just morph into a lame freaking volatile scam. I always said imp, but what's the difference really? But with that, I will end this video, so I'll see you next time when we fight off against the Fighters Guild horrors, I guess. If there are any. But yeah, until then, have a good one.